Excuse me.
You mighty morphin. We live, man.
Keep saying that. I don't even know what the password is. Stop asking me that.
All right. Let's play some jams.
White Guy Radio voice. You are now listening to the sound of radio.
I just don't think you know what I need. I need a best friend, somebody connected, someone who will always look out for me. I need a man who can take the lead. Make me feel protected and never neglected, and be faithful when he out in the streets. With me, you always feel important. Me, you always be supported. Keep my body looking gorgeous. Late flights to the water. I need a man that's gonna make
If you
time,
in
make
here,
time,
say
right
what's
to
up
the
so we
FaceTime.
know
Until I can
you
stay
stop
there.
by. Hey, Gallery and Grits.
I just don't think that you're ready.
It's been a minute since we've been on YouTube. Thank you for joining us.
Here's what I do if you let me. When we together though, I make you better though. I keep you up on a pedestal. But that's something you gotta earn, something you gotta deserve. Like Rihanna said, put in that work. I'm so sick of being hurt. Hard times, you stay with me, lay with me, pray with me, cake with me. You could do this all day with me, but only
Hey, Candace. I don't be knowing y'all y'all username.
I know just what you need, yeah. Who love you better than me, yeah. Take you on a shopping spree,
You
yeah.
have to come look at your
Got what you
page.
need, yeah.
What you be posting on there, Candace?
Car, yeah. We go hard, yeah. In the mall, yeah. Got it all, yeah. You know that I got it, I got it. Let the bank make a deposit. You send my heart like you picked up my pocket, oh yeah. Picked up my pocket, oh yeah. Picked in my pocket, oh yeah. Cause all I do is go on, do is go on. All I do is go hard for you, break the law for you, got a car for you, baby. You know I got it.
I just want you to love me. Hold me down. Like I need to be loved.
Hey, Jay.
We're gonna be getting started shortly. Share if you can. Let the people know that we on. How about how many we got on, babe?
2.
All right.
Hey, Chris.
Can't remember the last time I saw you. Ooh, I've been missing your
I
face.
know how that is.
Come
She
on
Bakes
over
definitely
to
got a
my
YouTube page too, and I
Won't
think
you
it's
swing
stuff with
my
Braylon on there.
way? 'Cause in the pictures
Jay, don't
won't do
start,
it.
okay? We here. All right.
I won't do it.
You don't want to fight
Really
tonight.
wanna see you. Need you next to me.
Hey, C. Y'all go start with the finalies. We here. We sorry. We got sick. Hey, Shayla.
You can reach me by airplane. Lyft, Uber, take a train. I don't care how you get there. Be on your way. Be on your way. So much distance between us. Let's close this space up. Just come close to me. You know I wanna feel your heartbeat. 'Cause hearing your voice won't cure it.
Nah, the second episode wasn't even that bad. We was not in Facebook jail. We was just sick.
It's nothing like the real thing. And come see me. Yeah, Just be on your way.
That's what I'm talking about, Shayla. Yes, start tagging people. There's people that you know usually are in here with us. Please tag them and let them know that we are live. And somebody needs to tag Shanika because she was talking all that junk and I don't see her name on here. Hey, Betty, how are you?
Let's Uber, take a train. I don't care how you get there. Just be on your way. 'Cause pictures won't do it.
I haven't seen Sherelle in a long time.
Really wanna see you.
Who else we missing?
Just be on your way. Be on your way.
She did too. I got a quiz for her. I got at least 10 questions to see if she watched it too, Jay.
You can reach me by airplane. Lyft, Uber, take a train. I don't care how you get there. Be on your way. Be on your way. Be on your way.
On Your Way, and it's probably by Janice.
You could have just asked me. Her name's Janae.
Janae. One of the J's. But you can't get it, so
Who's a J?
yeah. It's one of those unreleased.
All right, we finished to get started, y'all. Guess I said finsta.
Hey, Shanika.
All right.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you could catch us this time.
If you are on and you would like to get shout out and you haven't dropped your name or let us know you on, please do so. You ready?
Yeah, Jay out here requesting songs.
You gotta come early for the jam session. We 3 songs in, bruh. You ready?
Yes.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Russell the Fourth.
Hey, everybody. It is me, Brandy.
And welcome to another live episode of the What They Never Told Us podcast. We back. And that one got extra emphasis because we missed 2 of these things, 2 lives. And we apologize, okay? As you know, if you listen to the last episode, I had the vid. She was just faking sick, so.
First of all, I was sick first, but I just didn't have COVID.
So there you go. No, we
didn't
don't know
have
if you
COVID.
had it because
I
you
did
didn't take a
not have
test.
COVID.
How do you know?
Because I didn't.
But how do you know?
Because I didn't have any COVID symptoms.
See?
I had a cold. I had congestion.
I know somebody who had COVID and they couldn't stop smiling for 2 weeks.
Just stop lying, first of all.
He had
And
nerve damage right here, and
stop-
he was
you're
smiling.
such a liar. And it's
How do you know
not
that?
becoming of you at all.
I know people who have a bunch of symptoms of COVID. We don't know. All I know is she was sick first.
I definitely
Then all of a
was
sudden
sick
I
first.
got sick. I was wise and took a test. Tested positive.
Could
But
you?
she didn't. It's probably because she already ran through her system already.
I'm going to challenge you on I was the wise because he decided to go out to dinner with his entire family, knowing that he had all the symptoms of COVID. Talk about he go take a test when he get back because he still want to go out to eat. So do not talk to me about being wise.
I'm not missing my daughter's birthday.
I
If
just
you gotta
had a
die, you gotta
cold.
die. No, I'm
I
joking.
had a cold.
Ain't nobody get sick, and I didn't know I had COVID. Thank you very much.
You knew enough that as soon as you got home, you took a test.
Well, it was only because I couldn't taste my food at the restaurant. That was like the final, like, okay, something's up. First, number one, you at Olive Garden, so it could just be bland. You don't know. But I was like, nah, this is a little, even for Olive Garden, this is a little flavorless.
Were you thinking about taking a test before then?
I don't know why you trying to incriminate me and make me look evil on here. It's quite
Just like you just did
narcissistic.
me?
No, mine was real.
Just like you just did.
Mine was real.
And
Yours
did
is
you just call me a
fabricated.
narcissist?
You're gaslighting me. You're gaslighting me.
You're so funny. Shayla said you wrong, Russ. Hey, Charity, what's up? Hey, Yvette. Hey, Juanica. Jay says, nah, I was asking if it was the same person that sings that song. That sings Love Just Hates Me. That's Taylor.
The first song was Taylor. Yep.
Yeah.
The first song was Taylor.
Love Just Hates Me is Taylor, Jay.
Yep. The first, not On His Way, but the one before that was Taylor. We did. This is how you know we rusty, because we didn't do our usual stick. Who we got on? Who's on the chat?
So I just seen a Mokara. She just jumped in. Yvette, Jay, Shanika, Shayla, Charity, Juanica, Candace. Did I say Shayla? Shayla. If I didn't say Shayla. Chels. She says, I thought somebody had forgot to hit the record button again at one point. Hey, Betty is on. Hey. Sierra is on. What? Can Sierra and Shanika get another set of hand claps? One, Sierra for always being promo for What They Never Told Us podcast.
She's a real
and Shanika for listening to 2 episodes, not just one.
She listened to
but
2.
2 episodes.
See, the lives spoil her. If we don't come on live, then she'll have to listen to the episode.
Maybe we just need to start skipping just so
every other
Shanika
episode.
can listen.
Every other episode we'll go live. That's what we're gonna start doing.
Jay said, "Yeah, Olive Garden will make you think you got it, but they just ain't seasoned it."
I was like, some off.
My food was seasoned.
Because I ain't gonna lie. Before then, I was like, I thought, but I was like, nah, it's not that. But once I got to the restaurant, I was like, yeah, nah. That's what it is for sure.
Hey, Reggie and Ronnie from Bridging the Gap. Hey. Oh, now I'm mad I didn't wear my sweatshirt. I wore my sweatshirt on the last, was it the last episode?
Trust the process.
Yeah, I wore my episode. Y'all know what I'm trying to say.
You had your hoodie on.
I had my Trust the Process hoodie on my last episode. And people were asking where could they get one from. So
they said we should put it on a hoodie and sell it ourselves.
Y'all might want to post them. Sierra says, skipping what we not finna do. Oh, sorry.
We're not gonna skip no episodes. We just want to encourage Shanika to watch the episodes. That's all we want.
But speaking of COVID, I think we've just gotten to the point now where COVID is the new code, and we just gotta deal with it. So put on the mask if you need to, and go about your business. I'm not quarantining. If I get it, y'all got it.
No, you need to sit down somewhere. You need to sit down somewhere.
I get it, y'all got it.
That thing done wiped out half the globe. Sit your butt down.
Like, come here.
Y'all done got a little too familiar with the bit.
Start treating it like they used to treat chickenpox back in the day. You know, they used to have like chickenpox parties.
But you had to be around other people who had it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna start calling people over when I got COVID. Come here.
You want a couple days off of work? They don't cover it no more.
Need a little vacation. That's what I'm saying.
They don't even cover it no more. Before you didn't even have to use sick time. It was like, it was something serious.
Yeah, you have COVID.
It's like, you need to just quarantine. Don't even worry about the sick time. Sit down, get yourself together. We're praying for you. Man, I told my job, it was like, how long you gonna be gone? I got COVID. They said, you got 3 days and be back. What if I still have symptoms? You'll be okay. Wear a mask. Like, they didn't care.
We still have to quarantine if we have symptoms. If we don't have symptoms, I believe we can still come to work.
Really?
Yeah. I think that was the new policy.
As long as you don't have symptoms.
As long as you don't have symptoms, yeah. Even if you test positive, if you don't have symptoms, then
these businesses got tired of being short-staffed. They don't care no more. Bring your butt to work. These restaurants was closing. When McDonald's closed at 7, it's bad because they don't care about nothing. They're like, hey, we got to keep these doors open. You'll be all right. Come on in. Wear a mask.
I just feel like COVID is the new code.
COVID is the new code. I don't know.
I'm going to get a t-shirt made that say that.
Why? Just cause. I might buy that. I ain't gonna lie. That's actually a good idea.
See there?
Absolutely.
Let's see. Yvette says, I went 4 years without getting COVID and got it after the new year. Ooh, well, we're glad you're better, but yeah, that sucks. I said on the episode, I almost left this earth when I had COVID. So I'm joking right now when I say those things, but it ain't nothing to play with. I know there are mild symptoms to severe symptoms, but I had double pneumonia and I was down bad. That ain't nothing to play with. It's not fun.
Yeah, it was rough.
Eddie
Just
says, yeah, they don't care anymore. Just come in and don't cough on nobody.
Do y'all remember when that mug first started? Like when it first started getting crazy, everyone's like, wait, this is getting serious. I swear, people was going through Walmart with plastic bags over their head before masks and gloves was everywhere. Yeah. People had on ski masks. I'm like, that's got a hole in the mouth. What's
I
the
definitely
ski
saw
mask
a
gonna
lady
do?
with a plastic bag on her head with the eyes cut out. I said she gonna suffocate. She
saw-
was in Target too. I'm like, you are too sophisticated. You are shopping at the good store, okay? You cannot come in here like this.
Yeah, all of Walmart just look like mental illness. People got fish bowls on their head. You got a fish tank around your head, sir. What are we doing? Dishwashing gloves.
We were just somewhere remembering them too. It was two people. They had on them like ventilator masks, like the kind you use when you're doing like
The paint.
asbestos cleaning.
Oh yeah. Nah, it was serious. I remember my first time pumping gas.
You
After
were
having
scared to touch the thing.
between my forearms, I'm trying to get in the
Oh
thing.
my goodness!
Then my mom made me drive around with gloves. It was just
In the car?
before we knew how it was spreading. Oh yeah, but when you had to pump gas, you put on gloves.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I definitely put on gloves when I pump gas when it first started.
Ooh, look at God.
Look, now
Just a
we
couple years
just
later.
out here acting like it is just gone. It's just the guy just eradicated. it
At
from
one
the
point,
earth,
I said,
and-
"We'll never breathe other people's air again. The world has changed." I remember seeing an old picture of me in a room with a bunch of people without masks. I was like, "That looks crazy now." Now look at us just breathing each other air again.
Yeah, listen,
God is good.
all up in each other's face. Lord,
Woo.
pray for the world.
My goodness.
Let's see. Betty says they have the exact same symptoms as a cold. It's not the same as it was. Journey with Grace and Mercy says, I caught y'all live. Hey, well, welcome.
Is she the first time? Come on, Journey.
I do know your first name, but I cannot think of it right now. My bad. So I'm gonna call you by your moniker until you put it on there. Ronnie says it affects you emotionally and physically and mentally. Now that is very, very true.
That's
because
real.
even after I got better, I thought I had a pulmonary embolism because I was like, I was having a hard time breathing, even though I was COVID free. And then what's the thing? A blood clot. My legs started hurting real bad. I had like, because I had already had what at the time I felt like was worst case scenario. When I felt anything, I was like, oh my God, I got it again. I got this. I got that. It was really bad.
When you had it?
Yeah, after I had it.
Oh,
then
yeah.
I was like paranoid that I was gonna get it again and that I was gonna have all these other symptoms afterwards. It was a mess. Let's see. Betty says, and they take in all your PTO. Now that's facts.
Man.
Eddie says people in Dallas had hazmat suits. No, that's one thing I did not see. I ain't see nobody in a full suit, but I definitely saw some wacky stuff.
If I had one, it would have been on.
Jay said coronavirus is getting real in his Cardi B voice.
I was Lysoling my groceries.
That's not healthy.
I ain't know. Spraying them down.
Well, you don't buy no fresh fruit anyway.
Nah,
so-
it wasn't no fruit. Nah,
Yeah,
it was chicken nuggets.
Oh, Lord.
It was the bag.
It was just the bag.
It was the bag. And Twinkies will be okay.
Jay says, give me another shout out. I was making my salary delivering groceries. Oh, shoot. I definitely was using, what's the one at Meijer that you see all the shipped? Oh, I was using
Oh, you weren't
that.
going to the store?
No.
Oh man.
Ship got my $14 a month and they was delivering my groceries right on the front steps.
Man.
Nah, I wasn't doing it.
Wasn't no traffic nowhere. I ain't gonna lie. I was one of those people who like looking back. I mean, it was a scary time for sure. And I hope I don't sound insensitive when I say this, but the introvert I am, being inside the house all the time, it was mad quiet, no traffic nowhere. I can get anywhere in the city in like 2 minutes flat. Look,
That's a little exaggeration. but-
Jackson only was this big. I only went to like 3 places anyway. I got there so quick.
Nigga, I was in here losing my mind. I had 3 kids trying to go to school. It was a mess. I hated it.
Man, I watched so many shows. Them kids at their mama house.
Yeah, nah, I hated it. Bray, I would come down and be like, Bray, you got to get on your class. Teacher called, Braylon's not on class. Braylon's asleep. I'm like, it's above me now. Like, I have to get Braylon, Michael doing whatever he want to do. Nia's crying. I don't like it. Me and Bray both crying, trying to do the homework. It was just a mess. It was a mess. He said, I don't like it when you the teacher. I said, me either. I went in the bathroom, closed the door, and just started bawling.
Oh my God.
I was in here stressed out. You hear me? I was so glad when they went back to school. Your kids going back. They said they could do hybrid. They're going. The blood of Jesus. See you later.
My kids was at their mama house. I was at home, and I had a drinking problem when it first started. I was at home, gone, drinking at 12 o'clock. I ain't got to go nowhere.
Terrible.
It was a problem. Look.
Jay says, I kept my gas mask from the army. Thanks, Uncle Sam. Betty says, that's why most doctors prescribe blood thinners now. Lamar said, the number of deaths from COVID was insane when it started. And like y'all said, now it's like having a cold. Oh, this is Candace. Hey, Candace. She says, I sprayed mine too, Russ.
Thank you. I was spraying them groceries down. All the people touching these noodles. I ain't finna just put these ramen noodles in my drawer. Spray them down. You got chemicals on them already. They be all right.
That is terrible.
Okay.
She said Cocoa Bee is what my mom called it. My 3-year-old niece had it before everybody had it in our house. I've had it twice. First time seemed like a sinus infection, but the second time I thought I was going home. LOL. Like I would say that laughing, but for real, nobody was here with me. I went to sit back on the couch.
I was here.
No, you weren't. Not when I drove myself to the hospital.
Oh, when you drove yourself to the hospital.
Russell had got me into The Walking Dead, so I had been binge watching The Walking Dead all day. I went to sit back on the couch and turn on another episode, and I felt this like literally stabbing from the front of my chest all the way to the back. I said, I'm going to the hospital. I got in the car, then I got paranoid. I thought I was going to die in the car, so then I pulled over and called my mom. I said, you got to talk to me. I'm on my way to the hospital. And I got to the hospital, and I stayed there. The lobby in the hospital was so packed. They couldn't even take me back into a room. They did every single thing in the lobby of the hospital.
Now, the scariest place during COVID was any hospital.
It
the
was
scariest place to be during COVID was the hospital.
mess.
You go through there. First of all, they had people just in the hallway.
It was crazy.
You going through the hall, people's out there. You're like, oh God.
I'm sitting in here in the lobby like I'm finna die, and y'all not taking me back. Who's back there?
I remember
it's nobody more serious than me.
They wouldn't even let me wait with you. I had to stay outside in the
Yeah.
waiting area.
I remember you were so trifling, and you ran out of gas trying to get to the hospital to come.
It was a scary time. I was racing to get to you. Cause in 4 minutes I was gone.
I was like, what? He said, I ran out of gas. They finna come. I said, huh? I am so scared. I need somebody here with me. And then you wanted me to rule player. They said I can't come in. No, come in. Come sit with me. I'm about to die.
I said, I'm gonna stay right out here. I'm gonna be here with you.
You ain't want to be in there though. Them people.
It looked like
bad.
Walking Dead. Speaking of Walking Dead, it looked like
It was so bad.
the end of the world. But hey man, look, we on the other side of it. Shout out to everybody.
Maybe.
Shut.
You don't know what's about to happen. Just saying.
That was morbid.
I'm just saying.
Look, we on the other side of it, and God is good.
This thing morphing like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. It's got new strains every day. You don't know what's coming. Sierra says, I'm over it. I had it once and it messed me all the way up. I was so close to get from not getting it altogether, which is sickening altogether. Charity says, man, I'd rather die at home than going to the hospital. That's not funny, but it was really bad there. Shayla says COVID was horrible when it first started. Being with my family was nice at first, but after a while, I found my place in my car. Sierra says, I was singing 4 minutes in my head when bro hit that note. Haha. Yvette says, my husband passed from COVID. He had COPD and got pneumonia. See, I'm sorry for your loss. That's so crazy. And we know a lot of people who passed from it. I remember being in church and just not seeing people come back and being like, what happened? And they went to the hospital and just never came home.
Scary time. Scary time.
Sierra says he was getting to his baby, no questions asked.
Look, forgot to get gas and everything.
Gas, Jay said that Omarion variant was the one that was about to take me out. Desiree says, not about to die, Brittany. No, it was bad.
It was bad.
Shayla says, better stay prayed up always. And of course, Yvette, our prayers are with you for real. We made a joke about that, but we know how serious it was for sure. We done turned this whole episode into about COVID.
Yeah, I'm about to take a hard pivot. All right, y'all. Really quick, I have a couple of our live scenarios where we discuss some things from my favorite Facebook group ever to exist in the world.
Oh, no.
We're going to do that. And while
that.
I'm doing that, if you watch the episode or if you listen to the episode, let us know in the chat.
And I know there were a bunch of people, sorry, before you do that were hitting us up about the episode that we initially missed. The dating pool has piss in it. If there is, when I say that title back, it just was like, that's really ridiculous that I named that episode that. But if you have what?
Would you name it?
The dating pool has piss in it.
Yeah. The moment I woke up the next morning to see what you tell it, and I immediately had attitude. Like, and she be talking about what I be telling in the episodes. That was terrible. Had piss in it. Huh? What is this?
That's what people say. That's what people say.
All right.
Anyways, if you have notes, feedback, questions, comments from that one or the one we just aired, which was called That Was Your Cue. Come on, Ed,
You named
man.
this one. I don't know.
That one. The one that just
Law of
aired.
Attraction Part 2.
Yes, it was something else before that, but that. Please
Somebody
say.
somebody hit on me in front of my husband. Law of Attraction Part 2. Something like that. All right, scenario 1. I have been married to my husband for 7 years and have known him for 15 years. He has a daughter who is 21 and she's very disrespectful. I never get to see her often, maybe 3 or 4 times out of the year, but it's as if she only wants to focus on my husband and our child. When she does visit, she acts as if I don't exist. I spoke to my husband about the matter, but he just makes excuses for her behavior. I'm borderline ready to tell her if she feels like she doesn't want to be a part of our family as a whole, then maybe she and her father can arrange their visits elsewhere. I need a sounding board. Tell me what you think.
It's so weird because my initial reaction literally in my head was like, adults need to grow up. Like,
That girl is 21. She's a grown woman.
and so if you two grown people, not that she don't have this. I feel like she should show you respect. So if she's being disrespectful, that's something different. But if y'all don't get along, if there's something that like y'all just don't like each other, she's coming over to see her dad and her sibling, then go get your nails done. Like, why are you thirsty for attention from this?
So he only wants to
21-year-old?
focus on my husband and our child. You mean her sibling?
Yeah,
like-
why are you thirsty for attention from this 21-year-old? You
And-
need acknowledgement that bad that it's like,
I
she
mean-
won't speak to me.
Well, what I'm thinking is, and I don't know this woman, this is just theory, but the fact that she cares maybe is a desire for a family unit, which is why she says something about if you want to be this family as a whole, which is petty, and arranging your visits elsewhere is also like, this is a 21-year-old woman, right? And it takes a long time to build a relationship organically. And just because you married her father doesn't mean that she gonna rock with you or she might like who you are as a person. I was under no disillusion that just because I married you, that your 17-year-old son was gonna be a fan of mine. If anything, I felt like I'm gonna have to work extra hard because this brother is probably like, who is this extra dose of testosterone walking around the house? I do not want this. So that's a grown woman. Like, let things develop over time and operate in wisdom, but you can't force no relationship just because you married the dad.
And I think we talked about this on another episode. Like, we have to stop expecting so much from some people. Like, if she come in your house, she should speak to you, and you should speak to her. And if that's the end of the conversation, then so be it. But I don't know. It just feels like you thirsty for attention from this child. And as long as she's not being disrespectful towards you, I don't think that you should have to force that. Sierra says the dating pool is full of piss, yo. But y'all know I listen to both. Jay says, let's talk about it. Russell, why you ghost Brandy? Charity says, slap that girl. She ain't say girl, but I'm not saying that word, Charity. Shanika said, he definitely did, Brandy. I was mad a little listening to that episode.
What? Y'all petty. I'm not going into it.
Betty
I'm not.
said, you must have respect, but if she don't like you, oh well. She also says he should definitely stand on business so his wife won't feel uncomfortable in her own home. And Eddie says, but for her to come to their house and not acknowledge her is disrespectful. It definitely is disrespectful. Like, if she come in and she don't speak to you, that needs to be addressed. But the relationship part is what I think, like, if it's not there, you can't force nobody to be your friend or look at you in a certain way. And it ain't, she's only giving a very surface depiction of it. What done happened, what done transpired that led up to this.
Absolutely. Missing a lot of context, but I get both sides. Like, she shouldn't be disrespectful, but on the other hand, I don't think you can force relationship. Like, say hi, be respectful, and then just let the relationship progress as it will naturally progress.
But if you try to drive a wedge between her and her daddy, you gonna make it worse than what it already is. Saying if we can't be a whole happy big family or whatever she said, that she can't come over.
They need to arrange their visits elsewhere.
Yeah, you just gonna make it worse.
I mean, if she's not being respectful, that's one thing. And she didn't really elaborate on that. She did say she was disrespectful. She didn't really say how. So yeah, prayers. Hope you guys get through that one. Next one. I have confusion about a situation and I need help, so I'm reaching out here. I'm going through a difficult time in my life, going through a divorce and all. I'm close to a friend and her family, and they have always been very supportive and have always been there for me. One evening we had a party, and after the party, me and my friend's husband were discussing things. Things got a little bit out of control. He tried to kiss me, and I stopped him. He was sorry about the act and then went back to talking things. After a while, I went to sleep. Unfortunately, he happened to kiss and rub himself. After a few seconds, I stopped him, and he came to his senses and said sorry and walked off. The next day we met, and he said he was very sorry, and it all happened because he was drunk and will be very careful, and he doesn't want to hurt me and his wife's friendship. He can't do this to his wife, and even I cannot hurt my friend. She is very dear to me. This all happened because of the influence of alcohol. He is a friend and a very loving husband. If I tell this to my friend, his wife, definitely things are going to go bad. I will lose a friend, and it will disturb her relationship with her husband. And the poor kid maybe will suffer. I'm in confusion. Should I tell her or not? Please give me suggestions.
The minute he tried to kiss her, she should have ran out of that room, got her friend, and been like, girl, let me tell you what Gerald just did.
Now, there was a little murky part in there where he said, we kissed. Unfortunately, I fell asleep and we kissed again and he rubbed himself. Like, I don't know what she was describing there, but that was a little murky scenario. So what I'm thinking
that
is,
part should not have even happened. The very first time he tried to kiss her, she should not have no longer been in the room.
What I'm saying is I think she's freely saying what he did, and I think she's leaving out what she let happen because they both was drunk. They both came from the party. But now here's the thing. In her mind, she feels if she says something, she's going to lose a friend. It's going to tear the family apart. Like, she says nothing good is going to come from it. Do you tell your friend even though she won't be your friend anymore and she's going to lose her husband and the kid's going to be sad and suffer?
I would have told my friend when he tried to.
In this,
my throat is so dry.
Don't change the scenario.
I'm not.
You did
asked
something.
Me what I was going to do.
You did something wrong too in the scenario. He didn't just try to kiss you and you was like, stop, girl. Y'all got carried away. Y'all was drunk. She said things got a bit out of control.
Yes, you have to tell your friend. Or you not no friend. You cannot continue
She
to be
already
up
went
in
no
that
friend.
lady face
Mm-hmm.
and knowing that you kissed her husband. That's stupid. That you not a friend. She gonna find out some kind of way. And then she's gonna hate you even more. Just tell the truth. Like,
That's
if you
really noble.
If you messed up and you were drunk and it was truly a mistake, what are you hiding it for?
Because nobody gonna care about that. Well, I'm sorry, we was just drunk.
That's consequences of your actions.
Yeah, most people don't want to deal with their consequences. That's why they take it to
you
the
asked
grave.
me what I would do.
You a lie.
That's okay. First of all, I'm not gonna be in no closed room with nobody else's husband having a venting session.
Uh-huh.
That's just dangerous, anyways. Why are you doing that?
I think most people are gonna say what sounds good. I think most people don't know what they would do till they actually get in the situation, and then they gotta be like, "Oh shoot, I messed up. What do I do?" I think most people are more wired to hide their dirt than just be noble and say, "Hey, I messed up. I want you to know." I'm not saying you, okay? I'm not speaking to you. I think most people, because even when I look at this scenario, I'll be like, "Man, that's wrong. I would never." Blah 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 blah. But if somehow I end up in this scenario, I want to believe I'd be like, "Bro, I gotta tell you something." Who knows?
Then you sneaky and you scandalous, and
You are too. You just don't know it.
I ain't actually. This is what our whole episode was about.
People lie.
I'm not putting myself in
People
that
lie
situation.
about way less consequential things than this. This is consequential. This has weight. Think of all the dumb stuff people lie about. Think about the dumb stuff you lie about. You on the screen right now. Think about dumb lies you tell. Now put actual consequences to the truth. Some people tell lies for nothing. So you gonna tell the truth now when there's actual consequences for your things? I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying let's be realistic now. Most people is gonna lie. That's what I think. I don't know. Responses. I checked out after kissing marriage. No peep peep. Laugh out loud. Right is right and wrong is wrong. They both are flat out wrong. And desire to do more. That part. They clearly had already entertained the thought of each other before the situation had occurred. That part.
You
Shanika.
skipped the whole section.
Oh, I did?
Yeah. So back to Betty, she has said, she was talking about the lady, she said she's 21. Jay says, yo, he started off in the DMs like Grand Rising, you beautiful black queen, and my potential wifey Brandy, and left her on red. Yes, he did.
We gonna talk about this if this is what y'all want to do.
Shayla says, BS, period. Charity said, again, slap that garden tool. Betty said, should have said something ASAP. It might be too late now. She was doing too much. Yvette says, they say a drunk man tells no tales. Eddie says she tried to spin the block. And Juanica says, you say something. Okay, now you can go.
Shaniqua says, whoop that trick. Definitely not a friend. Charity says, funny thing, drunk folks are aware of actions. So sober mind is a drunk person's movement. I always felt like that. The excuse of, oh, I was just drunk. I was like, you're more authentically you when you're drunk than when you're not.
Your inhibitions are just down.
Yeah, you have no of your, like, I can't. It's just your carnal, just what you desire. So, yeah, I'm with you on that one. Don't hit me with the I was drunk, that's why. Well, that's even worse. How about that? Eddie Henry says, how they get alone? Drunk? I'm with you, Eddie.
And we just wandered off into the room.
I'm saying, what party is this where y'all just end up alone and drunk?
Roy says, say nothing.
You know what? Shout out to honesty, my brother. Thank you.
That's not honesty.
Thank you. He's saying what he would do.
He's honestly saying what he would do.
I'm saying he's being honest.
I'm about to say saying nothing is not honest.
I'm saying he's being honest about what he would do. He's saying say nothing. There's a lot of people. I know people who taking it to the grave.
Jay says, drunk mind speaks, sober thoughts. They've been wanting a hunch. Charity says, lies are free until it's costly. Woo! Period.
I need a button for when people say something deep.
Sierra says, why are they drinking together and alone, yet married to other people? Just flat out no. I'm single and I will never drink then stay with married folks. Singles mingle with singles and you don't mix single and married folks.
She said they was all at a party. I don't know the scenario, but she says they were all at a party. I don't know how they ended up alone and drunk, but they said they was all at the same party together. But either way, nope.
Jay says, yo, I think we all agree she needs to be dog walked too. Period.
And I can never understand. Like, I love it because I love reading them, but it's like, you put this on Facebook, you ain't got no friends to be like, yo, let me bounce this off you. You coming to Facebook, you know it's eating her up to come to like some random Facebook group and try to get like some solace. Conscious on fire right now.
I got a text from someone who says that they had the situation with their friend. The man tried to touch her. And she told her friend and it did not go well. I've also been in the same scenario.
Say it again.
So friend's boyfriend tried to touch her.
A girl, somebody's
Okay, I had the exact same scenario with this couple, so I'll say
okay.
So my friend and her boyfriend, who her boyfriend was like notorious for cheating.
Okay.
And he tried to come on to me one day when we were alone. We were not alone, but like I was coming in and he was going out, and he tried to press up on me when I was coming into the situation. And I told her, like, I walked in and was like, yo, I need to talk to you. And it did not go well. Like, first of all, she didn't believe. And then when she did, like, oh, well, what did you do and it wasn't good. So I've been there, and luckily our friendship did recover. It was never really the same, but it did recover. But I just feel like if you in that scenario, you got to say something, because if he even thinks, like, what I thought is he going to try to spin this because he know me. So he going to tell her that I tried to come up on him. So I need to get ahead of the game. And so I tried to do that. And yeah, it ain't go well.
I slept.
But I still would stay with it.
I slept with my girlfriend's best friend.
I remember that. I remember you telling me that.
And I justified it because she was cheating. Nah, what? First of all, we broke up shortly after because she was cheating on me.
Shortly after?
Oh, yeah. Because she was cheating on me. And at least I had it in my head like, well, I got one up on you, so boom. But nah. Yeah. it's all a character thing. It's all a character thing. If we go about just what should happen, never should have been there, never should have done that. If in the fact that you do what is right is that you tell your friend and you just keep it a bean. Number one, because if it's really your friend, you want her to know who she's with because it's you today. Who knows who it is the next day? And I know you probably think you and him got some special connection. It was just one night mistake. Nah, what's in the heart is going to come to the surface. You know what I mean? So that's what should happen.
I tried to be grimy like that once. I tried. My dude was out doing dirt, and I went out with one of my friends who don't care about nothing. So she encouraging me like, yes, go, do it.
Get back. Get your lick back.
Yes, girl. He all up on you. Like, and the crazy thing is, I stayed the night with the dude. Like, I could have done any and everything under the sun, but when I got there, like I had already committed to like, okay, I'm on some foul stuff, so I'm not gonna go back home. But I invited my friend to like come in the bed with us, not on the threesome stuff, but to make sure that nothing happened.
About to say this getting real extra. This is not that type of podcast.
No, to make sure nothing happened because my conscience was eating me up so bad. Even though he was doing dirt, I couldn't do it back. Like, I don't know. I ain't never been that person.
And he said, you did what? So listen, this is a long time ago. This is when I was like 18 or 19 and before my salvation. Okay,
so Russell was out here level 5, y'all.
This is before my salvation. So I know I was wrong, but this was the most toxic relationship to date that I've been in. It was a short-lived relationship, but yeah, that happened. Don't judge me, Eddie. Okay.
Go ahead, read some comments.
I don't know where it started at, so I'll start here. Charity says, well, it's easier to talk to strangers than people you know. No real accountability to or with them. That's true. That's why you run to the group. Sierra says, listen, huh? First of all, I felt like this was a safe space, and now I'm second guessing it. Because y'all being real judgy. Charity said,
go ahead, no.
Charity says, I told a good friend that her husband tried to talk to me during a break in filing papers, and she was pissed at me until others came forward, and she apologized to me for not believing me. Wow. Heavy. You want to read the next one?
Yeah, Shayla says, I've been there too, but it usually ends up that they don't leave. They wasn't going to leave anyways. True. Charity says, and did. Yvette said, cheating because someone else is cheating hurt you more than the person you tried to hurt. I cheated because my dude was cheating a lot to get back. Juanica says, it says a lot about a person's character if they are a real friend and don't say anything.
True.
Period.
True. I think the moment that she was alone and drunk with the husband threw the real friend thing out the window.
Yeah.
I think like,
I mean, there are couples, let's not play like there are couples that are very close and we all hang out and maybe wife got too drunk and I don't know, went to sleep or fell asleep somewhere or whatever. Like, and we've all hung. Like when I was out drinking, I've been with my friend's husband alone and nothing happened, but it's a real scenario. It happens sometimes.
Yeah, but don't you kind of know like when there's that like little bit of chemistry that they try to throw at you? Like I'm aware of the people who I'm comfortable being around. Like there's some people who I can be around and I don't feel no ways. It's some people with no liquor involved. If I'm in a room with you, I feel like, oh, this don't look right. This don't feel right. Some people I would have to say like, you know what, maybe I shouldn't be here, but I don't feel uncomfortable because we genuinely have a brotherly, sisterly bond. You like family or whatever. But when it's not that and there's that little tinge of like, I don't know, you know, and it's hard for me to, when I hear the scenario, not to think that there already was something. There already was something like, yeah, that happened, but he already was plotting. He already was thinking about that. Like, I believe that.
Yeah. Charity asked a question. She says, how do we feel about husbands marrying their wife's best friend after she dies or they divorce? Violation. Especially if I die. Woo, baby. If I can haunt you, I'm going to do it. Do not.
I don't think the death thing is as bad. I think it's divorce worse. Like if I'm alive to see it, that's way worse.
If I die and you and Shayla get married, oh my God, I want everybody that's alive right now. I need y'all to
first
hear this.
First of all, if you
fight
make
them for me.
First of all, if you make it to heaven, you in the pearly gates, and you down here worried about who I'm sleeping on, I'm gonna say, Heaven need to get some upgrades because you should not be worried about that.
No.
You
Listen.
should be up there with Jesus.
You didn't hear what I said. I said I need everybody that hear me right now to fight them for me.
You said you gonna
'Cause
haunt
I'm not
me.
gonna be
You
able to
said
do
you
it.
gonna haunt me.
That was being facetious. I don't even believe in afterlife and stuff like that. Well, not the afterlife, but haunting stuff like that.
Okay.
But yeah, no, you can't. I don't care if I'm dead or we divorced. My sister, my cousin, my best friend, my auntie, and my mama, and my daughter.
Your mom? Okay.
They all off limits.
Your daughter?
Yes, they're all off limits.
First of all, what type of dude
Any
are we talking
woman
about?
related to me
I
is
don't-
off limits. What? Roy Johnson said it's fair game.
yo, Roy, yo. Roy.
Shayla said, I'm not gonna marry Russell. I promise.
Yo.
Yeah, no, that's foul. Like,
Hey, yo, Roy.
look, he keeping it real. I ain't mad
I went
at
to
him, but
college
he said
with
it's-
Roy.
He said it's fair game.
I went to college, Roy. This dude is so funny, bro. And he's not joking.
He said it's fair game. I mean, I just can't. I can't see it. If I get divorced and my best friend and my husband get married, automatically, are you still my best friend when you
You're
marry him?
dead.
No, I said when you get divorced.
Oh.
Are you still my best friend when you marry him,
Yeah,
or
nah.
did we fall out?
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Like, I saw these shots of Kobe Bryant's wife with Paul Gasol, and truly, he just looked like he was being a really comforting friend.
Mm-hmm.
There was one where she was like kind of leaning on his shoulder, and he was like this. I don't know, but I thought like he's being a stand-up guy. Like, he's there for the daughters. He looked like he run them to rehearsals or whatever. Like, I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
but everybody's different. Like, everyone has to decide like what's okay for them and what's not. For me, you gotta worry about what it looks like for you. When I'm gone, put me in a pine box. Like, I'm
Okay,
not
but
really,
you're only focusing on that. She said divorce too.
no, that's why I said that to me is worse. If I'm here, yeah, nah. Y'all got me messed up. I'm kicking in the door to the wedding.
You
I'm shooting
always
up
said
stuff.
you wanted your ex to be with somebody that you knew.
You said best friend.
I know, but I'm just saying.
That's the difference between somebody
Your
I know.
best friend is somebody you know.
No, but it's my best friend. You're trying to twist stuff.
I'm not. I'm just saying.
I don't mean everybody I know. I mean somebody I know, like who I could talk to and be like, "Hey, fam, I'm worried about this with my son. Like, I know you over there at the house with him. Like, can you talk to him? Boom, 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 boom." But my best friend, that's weird. Like, you were the best man at my wedding. Now, do you want me to be the best man in yours now, or
Yeah, I need to figure out how that's gonna work.
Yeah, that don't work.
Somebody going to jail.
That don't work. But it happens.
Candace
It
said Bobby
happens.
Womack. Is that something that happened with
Bobby Womack.
I know Bobby Womack, but I don't know his
No,
personal
listen to
business.
this. Listen to this. This is gonna blow your mind. Bobby Womack befriended, was it Marvin Gaye? It was one of them.
Mhm.
Anyways, Marvin, whoever was, died of mysterious death.
Mhm.
So, after that, married the wife,
Mhm.
his wife.
Mhm.
Now, mind you, he had a song. He wrote a song about it. It's So Cold. Then cheated on the wife with the daughter.
Well, what's the
Then left the wife for the daughter. He slept with his wife and his daughter.
the man's daughter?
Marvin Gaye's. I think it was Marvin Gaye. I don't want to misspeak. I think it was Marvin Gaye. Anyways, he married the wife, but then he cheated on the wife with Marvin Gaye and his
Well, who's the white man? What's the man he wrote that
Sam
Mo-
Cooke. Not Marvin Gaye, Sam
okay.
Cooke.
He wrote the movie Hannah and Her Sisters. The little weird white man. I see his face.
Woody
Yeah.
Not Woody
Woody
Harrelson.
Allen?
Woody Allen.
He was married to Mia Farrow. Is it Woody Allen? Is that his name? But whoever he is,
Yeah.
divorced her and married her adopted daughter.
Yeah. Bobby was a cold son of a gun.
He said, "Let's ask Mr. Big because his girl always cheating on him." But Yvette said, "Cheating in the next room." Yeah, nah, I just can't do it. B said, "When I die, make room in the casket because you coming with me to glory." Period. I think this is just a. Sierra said, "I'm still stuck on heaven needing upgrades."
If you ever get a chance, listen to Bobby Womack. I wish he didn't trust me so much. It is the most cold-blooded song. How you write a song like that after doing something like that is crazy.
Yeah, nah. That's why you gotta be so careful about who you bring around your family. Like, My mom always told me she's like, if you ever marry and you got other people in your house, when you leave the house, every woman in the house need to leave. Nowadays, you gotta take the men too, because you never know what's happening. But
I learned the hard way. How many people you see me bring around?
I don't play.
How
I
many
don't
people
have
you see me
company.
bring around? Not a one.
I don't have company.
I got people I consider best friends. Couple arms lengths, maybe 6 arms. Back up. I ain't giving an inch.
Charity said, man, the blues section is wild. Roy says, right but wrong, wrong, right. Yvette says, yes. Yeah.
Yo, 40 minutes into the live. So what was the episode about?
Which episode? So we still didn't
I'm
even
not
go
going
back because
back
there's a
into
whole
that.
bunch of
I'm
people
not
that said that.
I'm not doing
yes.
it.
Okay, but the consensus is that you ghosted me. So
Well,
we
I
said
was
we
about
was
to-
gonna bring it here. It's here. That's the consensus.
thank you for your vote.
It's okay. We made it through.
This
This episode was about other people. Other people finding your
Lamar
spouse
said
attractive.
Lamar said he
This
didn't
is
think I
Candace.
ghosted you. No, but he told me personally.
He didn't.
He did.
He didn't.
Hey, Candace, go ask Lamar if he think I ghosted Brandy.
Jay says you ghosting. Where'd it go? You ghosting Brandy. That's what the episode was about. Charity said, "Look at the ghost floating back. It ain't floating back. We ain't gonna bring it back up. I know
You
what happened.
ghosting Brandy. That's what the episode was about. Hey, yo,
Y'all
Jay,
know what happened.
Hey, you gonna have to square with me when you see me. I don't know. We gotta fight now.
Shanika said, "I said what I said. Russell ghosted Brandy. Period." Sierra
We-
said straight ghosted.
We hadn't even talked on the phone. How was that ghosting?
Everybody put a ghost in the chat.
We hadn't even talked on the phone.
I sent you the definition.
Being good
of
with words
ghosting.
is a gift that occurs. If I hadn't sent that nice heartfelt message, this wouldn't even been a thing. Why I just say, yo,
sent
let me
you-
get your number.
I sent you the definition of ghosting, and nowhere is that to say y'all had to talk on the phone first.
What did it say?
Now I
It
gotta
said
go back.
it said ceasing communication.
Period.
I stopped DMing you.
So which is what you did? Yes, you did.
So hold on. Since you didn't DM me, did that mean you ghosted me?
Yes, you did.
Because after I was the last. Oh, so technically, hold on, wait. I was the last person to send a message. Thank you. And you didn't
What?
respond. I said, we'll talk on phone, boom. I didn't call, but you didn't message me. So did we ghost each other?
Ghosting, simmering, and icing are colloquial terms that describe the practice of suddenly ending all communication and avoiding contact with the other person without any apparent warning or explanation and ignoring any subsequent attempts at communication.
So here's the thing. She ain't call me. She ain't text me. She ain't DM me no more.
Okay.
So maybe she ghosted me. You know what?
Somebody, I don't know if this is actually Lamar or if it's Candace, but it says, no, you didn't ghost her. Team Russ. I think that's Lamar. And he's just saying that.
That's the homie.
Charity said, and did. Shayla says, oh, I wish I saw this. Lamar said, this me, bro.
My dog.
Shanika says, you can't come up to somebody and say something, but don't follow up, period. Charity says, I ghost people every other day.
So the last episode was about.
Hold on. Well, let me finish the comment so we don't never have to go back.
We don't gotta do it at
Sierra
all.
says, because you don't come for a woman expressing interest, then go bye-bye. I friend zone and block for less time. Charity says, but hey, right, we here now. Jay says, it don't matter how you slide in her DMs, right, and shake a spear and leave her on red. Shanika said, you came to her. Charity says, you started the conversation. Jay says,
What?
She gave you her number. It was your move. Sierra said, the man is the chaser. You expressed what you wanted, then dipped. Shanika says, it was your move and you didn't make that move.
So this new episode. Law of Attraction, y'all. Law of Attraction. That was a good episode right there, y'all.
Okay, so
It
moving
was
on.
a good one.
Moving
So
on.
what we talked about
Uh-huh.
was attraction and the law of it.
Wait, Kid said the episode is about you not knowing people flirting with you.
You know, I don't know how the chat just became anti-Russell, but I'm not about it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Ooh, Shanika said you made it personal once you jumped out the DMs. Charity says file on the play. Yeah, so we talked about other people finding your spouse attractive and then voicing that attractiveness.
I'm not talking the rest of the life. Y'all go ahead. Y'all have this little love affair between the audience and Brandy.
It may be just because
Y'all have it.
just because they're telling you their opinions does not mean that
Nah,
they
we done
are
moved
more
to-
on my
nah.
side than your
We
side.
done moved to a new episode and Candace still came from me talking about something. The episode was about. How was that about the episode was about?
They
You know
heard
what?
all the facts and they drew their own conclusions. Period. Like, you my baby. Turn it back on.
What's the point?
You my baby. Like, we here now. We over it. We made it past that. We made it over the good. It's all good. Shayla says, I didn't see the episode, but all I can say is when Brandy was interested
She
again.
didn't even see it.
you
She weighed
should-
it.
She said that
These
should
are
have been
your
an
friends.
automatic.
This is why I'm like, Jay, your cousin, Candace, one of your best friends, Shayla, one of your best friends. These are your people. I don't like it.
Jay said, go ahead, hit that shots fired button. Don't do that.
Shots fired!
All right. All right. This is it. This is it. We're good. We're over the
You just trying
ghosting.
to smooth it out. No,
I'm just saying.
it's be forever.
I wanted to have sex tonight, so I'm trying to make sure that you ain't leaving
You
out
about to
in
get
a
aggressive pumps tonight.
What are you talking about right now?
I'm coughing.
Lamar said it's me, not her. Okay, sorry, Lamar.
My dog.
He said, just call me, bro. Let them talk.
Roy said, right, trust the process. Oh, this is
That was a little much.
hey, the crowd loved it. Come on.
But anyways, so we talked about specific scenarios where we have been out and men have, well, one man expressed interest in me in front of Russell. The other one just complimented me very low on the scale, but also in front of Russell. And we talked about how do you respond when, like, you know that someone is attracted to you, they maybe express that, and your spouse is near, in the vicinity. If somebody hits on you and your spouse is not there, do you tell them? Like, if you're out somewhere, wherever you are, and I'm not there, and a girl hits on you, makes a pass at you, like, you know she trying to get some, do you come back and tell me?
Yeah. I always err on the side of caution. DMs, anything. If I see something that even resembles like flirting, I'm saying something.
Dang, it's in there.
All right.
Yeah, it ain't coming out. Yeah, I feel like that too. Even if it's just like funny stuff. I mean, it's little stuff that I won't say. Like, usually when I'm at the grocery store, I get like, "Hey, how you doing? You married?" You know, like that. And it's usually like an old. I do that with his always usually an older man. And then to me, like, that's not something that's like everyday little stuff. But if somebody aggressively like tries to come on to me, I would definitely tell you, especially if it's somebody that we like know or whatever run into again.
Yeah. What's the protocol? Drop it in the chat. If you're with someone and maybe they haven't outwardly expressed it, but you feel like there's somebody you know who, you know, that person, you be like, I think they like you. They laugh a little too much at your jokes. They smile too much. They kiki a little too much. What do you feel like is a protocol? Because I'm being honest with you, I always get a lot of contention with this. Like, if my girl says that she like you, if I don't agree, it's always been beef. Like, if
You're
I'm like,
not supposed to disagree.
yeah, like I said, it's always been beef. Like, I'm like, I don't see it. Now something's wrong because I don't see it. Now it's like, oh, you hiding something? Huh? All right.
But it would be this. It's the same thing of like when you said, when we were talking about the friend zone, and you were like, girls who have male best friends, like he would try to hit on you, or he would, if you let him, he would, you know, make a pass or sleep with you or whatever. And you try to tell your girl that, and she don't want to hear that. It's the very same thing, just the reverse. Like, we can see things that, because we are females, we can see things that maybe you wouldn't pick up on. Just like when a dude is trying to hit on your girl and you like, hey, yo, he being a little too friendly. You ain't supposed to let him. And you like, nah, that's just my homie. But you know, men, you know how they operate, and you know what he trying to see. So when we've never had this situation, but when I've said that to others, like to others' boyfriends, hey, she like you, and he like, nah, like, yeah, I'm gonna get mad because I see something that you don't see, and why are you arguing with me? Just listen to me. She like you.
But what do you want him to do?
Govern the way you interact with that person.
So in
That's
this
what I want you to do.
So in this scenario, he's doing something that's like he's maybe a little too kiki.
If
or,
somebody likes you, you have to tailor the way you have a conversation with them. Even if you're not doing nothing wrong, if you know that they have interest in you, you can't kick it with them on the same level as you would just another friend, because they don't perceive that in the same way. You're giving them attention and they like the attention that you're giving. They're going to continue to crave that and want that and think that you're reciprocating something that you may not be reciprocating. If you know that someone has interest in you, you can't be buddy-buddy with them.
So what are the things that are like out of bounds? Say there's no attraction, but it's like a close rapport, right? Like co-worker of the opposite sex at work goes on a break, comes back, brings you like a snack or like a Big B drink or something like that. Out of bounds?
I mean, do you know that she like you?
No.
Oh, I didn't know. If it's just friendly, I'm saying once they express interest, anything like in your, I ain't gonna use your scenario because I feel like that's telling your business. But like, if you know somebody likes you and then they buy you expensive items, you don't accept that.
Yeah.
Because you know they're buying it for you. Yeah, they might see that you don't have something and they're trying to be nice, but it's also something else behind that. And you can't just feed into that. Because if I take something from somebody knowing that they have feelings for me, that's playing with their emotions. Because they're not just giving it to you because they're a friend. They're giving it to you because they see something in you that they want. And if you play into that, you're feeding into that attraction.
Eddie says The Millionaire.
Oh, yeah. Listen, it was millionaires, period. It was both millionaires.
Hey, and I ain't gonna lie, that added, if it was just like somebody there, it probably wouldn't even been like podcast worthy. It made it more like, because like, okay, you're the guest speaker at an event, like you got on this like Tom Ford tux, like you sitting here with, you know what I'm saying, pristine teeth and like straight from Puerto Rico. Like, where did we go to get the teeth from?
I don't know.
But you look like money. Talking about something. Oh, that's a beautiful dress. Both of us shocked. Because the conversation was over. Well, we got our way out. Like, we sitting here talking
like, it
business.
was done.
Sitting talking business. Like, man, I'm telling you, man, I sit in the room. Blah, blah, blah. Like, he dropping gems. We like, oh, man, go. That's interesting. Hey, man, take my number down. Oh, bet. Take number.
He made Russ feel good about himself first. He was like, man, yeah, we need to hook up. I'm going to check out your podcast.
Hey, look, made me not even respect the number no more. It's like, oh, you just want to keep us around.
No, stop playing. Don't do him like that.
Like,
He's a good dude.
Mom, that's what's up, man. Hey, we'll definitely get a chance to talk some more. For sure, for sure. That's a beautiful dress. Here you go, Brandon. Oh, thank you.
Stop lying. Don't do that.
What'd you say?
Don't do that. First of all, we was shaking hands.
I did like I thought I was trying to do like uncomfortable, like, okay, it was like a off guard.
You made it feel like, oh my God.
No, it was supposed to be like
complimenting me.
No, it's supposed to be like uncomfortable. Like you look a little not nervous, but uncomfortable.
I was caught off guard.
That's
exactly
what
I said on the episode. I was like, you just gonna compliment me like that in front of my nigga? Because it's not.
But it wasn't like you was being rude. Like you was smiling.
I said so we shook hands and he said it and I said, thank you.
Yeah.
And I was like, baby, you hear what he said about my dress? Nah, but I don't, again, that scenario was very light. I do not think that man was hitting on me. Yeah. He did compliment me and it felt weird because I'm just not used to that. I'm not used to somebody coming out and complimenting me in front of my husband, especially in a like, oh, I don't know. Men don't notice dresses, I feel like. Do y'all notice dresses? Or do y'all notice more the body in the dress?
I don't think men are monolithic. I mean, there might be some guys who are more into fashion.
Maybe. Okay,
who might
maybe
be
that's
like, yo, man, that's like some guys really into
it wasn't
that
Gucci,
stuff.
though. It was just Fashion Nova.
It looked good on you.
Hey.
I thought so.
Thank you.
I mean, you wasn't wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's accurate. You know what I'm saying?
Let me get some comments. So, Sierra says, we're a team, y'all. Shanika says, you her baby now. You met the millionaire. Jay said, lick his bald head and he'll be okay. That good ghost in love. I do not lick his hair. That is a little bit too far.
My cricket rock.
He sweat too much. Charity says, we've agreed to not even talk about it unless it happens.
Shots fired.
to be more than words. Charity said, so she's talking about somebody hitting on you. She said, we've agreed not to even talk about it unless it happens to be more than words. She also says, but I'm a fight. Like, yeah, nah, we beefing. Jay says, you take their opinion and tread carefully. 9 times out of 10, your partner can peep game before we do. The Benjamin said, women are more alert and can discern when other women are flirting. True. Shayla says, speak it, girl. Eddie says, and they won't stop till they get you. Now, that's facts. Jay says, what if your person slept with a friend before and you see it? Huh? What if a person slept with your friend before?
Like before y'all got together in the past, they had slept with your friend.
Oh.
How do they see it? How do you see it?
I'm going to
Like, you can
keep
just feel
reading
it?
while y'all answer that. Roy says passive approaches ignore, active approaches ignore, aggressive approaches step in and pull away. Jay says, nah, the black excellence was a genuine compliment because that dress was bad. Had that Coming to America going on. Thank you very much.
Why you laugh?
Charity says, brand matters not. Roy said, yes. Lamar said, I went to Big E's situation, and a few Boogie Down cats were making obscure comments about Candace as we walked by. I laughed but took a mental note of who it was. Plus, I was blicked up. Always got that tool on you. She says, we went in and paid respect. I went outside by myself to check temperatures, but one of the members approached me and said he hadn't seen me in a long time. His father, who made the comment, stood behind him and looked confused as to how I knew his son. I looked him in his eyes the whole time as me and his son talked. I wanted to John Wick the whole block, but cooler heads prevailed. Don't play behind your wife.
I don't mean to
Period.
laugh, bro, but bruh,
It's the way he described it.
it's the way you wrote that, fam. That is hilarious. I was blicked up. I wanted to John Wick, not John Wick the whole block. That's funny.
Yeah, you know he ain't play about his girl.
It be like
Kill
that
his
though.
girl and his dog. Everybody had to play.
I don't know if it's the same for like women as it is for men, but there's like a pride thing as well with it, like with a man. Like even the scenario at the Black Excellence Awards, right?
Mm-hmm.
When he first said it, now once again, this was so like minor, but when he said it, it was like a. I was like on the. All right, I'm just ignore that. Like, it's just a compliment. I don't mean that by it. But when you said that you also felt uncomfortable, I was like, all right. My first thought was, okay, how do we handle this? Like, because my lady feel disrespected. Disrespect is dramatic, but it's like a territorial thing.
Yeah.
It's a territorial thing. There's somebody I know who you have no interest in and has no interest in you, but they said something to you that was like playful. Can't remember what it was. It was
Who?
he texted you something.
Oh, and I said he was being sweet.
Oh yeah. Now what'd he say? What'd he say that was sweet? So he's sweet. Who's sweet?
No, I didn't say he's sweet. I said it's a
sweet.
friend that I have a very like.
What did he say?
I'm about to get it.
He
We
trying
have
to put all this context
we have a
in.
back and forth rapport, and we just be clowning each other. And he usually doesn't say nice things to me. So when he said something nice, I said, "Oh, he being sweet." He said, "Thank you, Miss Davis. Love you and appreciate you for being my friend for all these years." And I said, "Oh, he being sweet this
He being
time."
sentimental and all like loving. She's talking something. Oh, he's sweet. He being sweet.
He being sweet today.
I said, but now mind you, I don't know what he texts.
He was mad the whole day.
All I heard was number one. I look up her. She's smiling at her phone like this. Like, first of all, what you smiling at? Then she say, "He's being sweet." Who being sweet? Don't even know what he texts, but who would you mean he being sweet?
Like he said, this person, he don't have no interest in me, and I don't. And you know this, so for you to even feel like that
That's what I'm saying is that like it's just like a territorial thing. Like I don't even worry about that, but it's a small fraction of me that was like, I'll John Wick this whole block. I'm with you, Lamar.
whatever.
I'll John Wick this whole block.
Jay says,
don't be sweet.
Okay, Jay provided clarification. He says, I'm talking about you, peep. The friend is flirting, and you are aware they are flirting. So my friend is flirting with my man. Yeah, that's a problem. If that's what I think you're saying. That's the problem.
What part?
He clarified that he said, I'm talking about peep. You peep, the friend is flirting, and you are aware they are flirting.
And they were intimate in the past?
No, I don't think that is part of the situation.
That was what he said, right? What if your person slept with the friend?
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I feel like the moment
That's
is
even
past.
worse. Like if
'Cause now I
if
can't
y'all
get there.
had sex in the past, number one, y'all not interacting no more. like, huh? How y'all still friends? No, nope. I'm saying if you had sex with them
Mm-hmm.
and they sitting talking and stuff.
Oh, that's off limits. Mm-hmm.
I'm
Huh?
not doing this with you.
No, I'm asking.
Listen,
I need to know now.
hold on, wait. I need to know how this one live has brought up every single disagreement and discrepancy that we've had. Listen, can we just not revisit one? Can I have a break? Can I please? I'm begging you.
Yvette said, uh-oh.
Can I please have a break?
I just want to make sure what you're saying right now is what you mean, because it's some stuff you done said before that don't line up with that. So I'm trying to make sure that I want to know where we stand. Where do we stand? Just tell
Jay
me
says
what
I'm talking
no,
about
no.
you, Pete, the friends. Hey, Jonathan Duncan, what's up, family?
Y'all see, Russell
JD.
hates being in the hot seat.
I want to
Hates
listen. If you know that, then why have I been in here for an hour and 3 minutes, the whole episode, just cooking me? Like, leave me alone.
I mean,
Leave me alone.
you made a point in front of our audience. So I feel like you need to clarify that
Jalen
point.
said-
He's not going to do it.
Roy says yes to the dresses. Lying if he says no. I know that's right, brother. Charity says, I want to see this dress. All you got to do is hit up our Instagram, our Facebook. We got some pictures from the event. It was a really good event, too.
Once Randy started taking the pictures, my stomach was a little hanging out, so it didn't look as good as when I first walked in there because I had been moving around a lot. But it's still a very beautiful dress, and you can find it on my Facebook page.
Charity says, Will Smith slapped that Jones.
Dog walk him, Jay says, because that's what you was doing, and it led to the ghosting. Keep your eye open, gang.
All right, y'all. Hey,
they're
thank y'all
laughing.
so much
Jay
for
said.
joining us today. Hey, this live was amazing. We appreciate y'all. It's good to be back, y'all.
Hold on, wait a minute.
We missed the lives. Yo, we can't thank you guys enough. If you want to
Listen,
donate
stop.
to the...
Jay said he gonna be quiet for the rest of the night. People are laughing.
Yeah, they are.
Jay says,
I just want to
"B,
leave.
you not getting none tonight." Yes, I will. Shanika says, "Let me shut up." No, Shanika, say what's on your heart, girl. Roy says, "Right. If she doesn't stop that flirting right there, it's a major problem." Lamar says, "It doesn't matter who it is. Keep your thoughts and your hands to yourself. Father-in-law has a pass. That's it." And everybody says, "Great."
Father-in-law has a pass of flirting? Who has a pass? Father-in-law.
That's what it say.
At flirting?
Hey, Jay, especially the information for the Trust the Process hoodie is in the
Why
chat.
father-in-laws be so... My dad be always like, oh, man, hey, man, man, just so beautiful, man. I'm like, hey, bro, calm down, bro. I know I married her. Like, you calm down.
Russell's dad loves me.
I hate it. Why father-in-laws be all like, you know, every guy wants to get like from your uncles and stuff. They want to get the, hey, I see you, nephew. You want to get the head not from like the OGs, but like at the same time, calm down.
Your ex-pastor loves me too.
Hey, yo, he did. What'd he say?
He said,
That's like my uncle too.
he said, boy, you married up, didn't you? She is beautiful.
Daughter, how you doing? You just beautiful. You just, all right. Yo, y'all take your feet off the gas. Calm down. How about that? Y'all calm down.
I could see as soon as he walked in the room, he was like, all right, Russ.
Just calm down. And then everything he said after that just made me feel like, oh, you showed off. Yeah, I give my kid about $100 a day. Yeah, I mean, how many diamond watches do I need? Okay, hey yo, calm down.
Oh, it's funny
My
because
wife's
it's true.
about $30,000.
It's funny because it's true.
Like, what does this guy do? Hey yo, calm down. Because I'm not handing out no more passes. That's all my mama.
Lamar says not in flirting, in commenting, period.
Facts.
Tag me in it. I can't see the info on the hoodie. Okay, I will do that. Jay says, A, be having you ready to push them old heads smooth over. Y'all be giving the old men a pass.
They get a pass. Lamar, right? They get a pass for sure. They get a pass.
I don't think they should. They be the most disrespectful ones.
What?
Yeah, I done had some old men say some outlandish stuff to me. You hear me? I remember Shayla was married at the time. I can't remember, but I'm gonna put his business all out there, but y'all don't know him. My oldest son's grandfather came to my house and saw a picture of me and Shayla. Just a picture. Never met this lady before, but just saw a picture of her and was like, "Hey, who that?" And I explained to me and my best friend. We went on a night out. They took pictures. He like, I'm gonna send you. I need you to send me your phone number. I got a couple of pictures I want to send her. I said, "What kind of pictures?" He gonna say. So he was trying to send Shayla a D pic.
Who was?
My oldest son's grandpa.
Wow.
I said, I'm not doing that, sir.
Shayla, did you get them?
No, I would not
you
do
ain't
that.
do that?
I would not do my friend like that. She
You
just
might-
gonna get some random text messages with D pics in them.
Shayla probably would have had so much money by now.
She probably would have, but
You done cut us off. We could have been living it up.
because he got a girl younger than both of us
Shayla,
now.
see, you
and
done
she don't want for nothing. But I was not about to do that. I wasn't about to do it.
could have had some sugar. Shady could have had some sugar.
My son is her godchild. I would not do that to her or him.
Could have been a grandson.
Never.
I'm crazy.
Oh, Candace said, I made it. Yeah, old heads be fooling. Yeah, they
be fooling for sure.
I can't play with them.
They be fooling.
All right, y'all. Jay, I don't think I can copy comments in here.
Jay says,
trying
give me
to-
that therapist that look like me alone.
You talking about Veronica?
Okay.
I pinned it now, Jay. Tell me if you can see it. If not, I don't know what to do for you. Maybe I'll take a picture of it.
No, I don't need no sugar daddy.
Yeah, nah. She know what I was saving her from, but it was a mess. He was like, yeah, I need to send her a picture. I said, a picture of what? He said, I was like, oh, no. I can't do that. Can't do my friend like that.
Roy said they get a pass unless they aggressive. That part. They can't be disrespectful.
They the ones. You see, y'all giving them too many passes. That's why they be acting like that.
None of my OGs been disrespectful, right?
No, never.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
All right.
All right, y'all done ticked me off. Leave me alone. Next live is canceled. I got something to do.
Jay said he gonna be passive aggressive. Jay, I sent it to you in Messenger. All right, y'all, we out of here until Tuesday. New episode will drop at midnight. And if y'all ain't got nothing else for us, we ain't got nothing else for y'all.
That part. Prepare yourself. The end of the season coming in March. Okay.
March
It's
1st.
been a lot of episodes. We always say we was trying not to be gone that long, but
We taking
know.
the summer off.
all right. Okay. It's not even summer yet. We ain't even at spring. So
We'll be back in September.
calm down. Yeah, no, so we'll be back. Yeah. Be a nice little break, but we're trying not to be gone too long. But we are drawing 9.
No, fool. It's about the hoodies.
Jay talking about something. Is that Veronica number?
You don't want Veronica. We found out some interesting information. You might not want to go down that path.
Jay might be with it. You be in the water. Like, all these inside jokes. All right, y'all. Listen, we love y'all. Y'all have an amazing night. Like she said, we'll be back next Tuesday. Y'all, thank y'all for
I'm
rocking
saying
with us.
Veronica. Sorry, we are not talking about this Veronica that's on the live. We're talking about someone who was on our show, just so we don't get confused. Forgot we had somebody Veronica named
She
Veronica.
said that's fine though.
I know, but I didn't.
What you talking
I
about?
don't think she know what we talk about.
Oh.
So
We talk about a different
not you,
Veronica
Ronnie,
who was on
We're
the
talking
show.
about Veronica that we had on our show. All right, y'all, we out of here.
All right, y'all. Y'all make sure you remember that